Sonic. Well, I guess I'm flying solo, so I guess this is actually the Max Drac cast. I was traveling some last week, and then Corval is doing some traveling today, so he had a solo one Friday, and I'm solo today. But yeah, we just gotta. We're like outcast, you know what I'm saying? Like we got the band, and then we gotta like establish our own little, you know, our own like solo artist kind of deals. So yeah, but there's been a ton going on, a lot of activity. If you are under a rock, then just so you know, Phantom has launched the Sonic Arcade to get everything rolling for the Sonic Airdrop Points program, and huge deal. Um, from what I've seen, basically it all started a couple days ago, where Ansem, the Solana influencer extraordinaire, um, had a tweet about it. He's been posting a good bit about Sonic and Phantom, and he kind of they're saying it's a leak. I guess it's he posted about it before the foundation could post about it, and since then things have gone kind of parabolic on the timeline. Um, Phantom did get their post up the following day. So yeah, it's on the Sonic test net, and it allows you to play games and start earning points. So pretty exciting stuff. Right now it's Plinko, Mines, and Wheel. I'm sure they're gonna add some more games, but it's just something to get get things moving. As some guy says, he posted it before it was even ready. Yeah, I I think that was the case. It got slammed with traffic, and I don't think they were totally prepared yet. I think I heard there's now been 100,000 signups or something crazy. I would go over there and play around, but I gotta like make a fresh wallet and stuff. But I do just want to share the blog because I think that it's important for people to know. I am seeing a lot of folks on my timeline where I think because this thing's getting smashed right now, I think people are like concerned that this is like the only way to get your points for the airdrop, and that is like not the case at all. There's still going to be points for the airdrop based on like your Phantom usage, um, points for the airdrop based on like your actual Sonic usage once that becomes a thing. And then what I would speculate will be the most points are the pre deposits that are going to become available. By pre deposit, it's just kind of like imagine, how like Blast or Eigenlayer, you're going to like be able to move stables and Ethereum and majors and all that stuff, and start earning points before Sonic, mainnet launches. So exciting stuff. Just to go through the blog a little bit, just because they do kind of break down, as of now, the airdrop, the Sonic airdrop, is going to be 200 million tokens at current prices. That is pretty intense. I think that's hanging with any of the big boys. Just some quick math. I mean, let's see here. Considering that we're having some good price action today, I mean, 200 million. I know you guys love hearing the keyboard here. Let's just say, yeah, I mean, at current prices, 200 million S tokens is like $150 million. So that is a big airdrop. And I'm imagining as hype continues to build, we're going to see Phantom continue to march up. I mean, remember, Phantom is the pre-sale for Sonic. I think we're only going to see, things continue to move. So yeah, definitely check that out when you have time. I think you get 10 plays on a game a day. They got like a dashboard area. They got referral links. That's a arcade.soniclabs.com. So yeah, go give it a spin. It is getting crushed right now, so you might have to kind of wait for the traffic to die down a little bit. But coming out of that, I mean, yeah, we got to talk about what's going on with price. I figured I'll start with Bitcoin, because I like to always look at the Bitcoin chart first. So last we checked in on it, I was saying, this is the weekly chart, so this is a very, high time frame kind of deal. But last time we looked at it, I was saying, okay, we're back over this. You know, at the time it was resistance, becoming support, and I was saying, hey, we really need to kind of like hold this line here to continue movement. Right now, a couple days into the week, candles turning red, but to me, what's important is we're still hanging in there. There's a lot going on with macro right now. Some good, a lot bad. So all in all, Bitcoin staying above 60K is just super bullish to me. So we want to see this hold. I don't know if we break above 70 again before election time and all that stuff coming up, but it's possible. We'll just keep an eye on it. But yeah, looking at the Bitcoin weekly, I think we're in good shape. This is what I want to see is real organic kind of interest, right? And that's what I like to see right now. I want to actually see the price move, pull back a little bit. I want to see that. That tells me that things are working how they're supposed to be working. This isn't like an artificial pump, an artificial move. This is people truly buying, taking profits, more people buying. People think the market's going up, so they're going to keep buying. So this is where we want to be right now. We're looking good. Obviously, Phantom moving to the good stuff. Um, you know, Same deal with Phantom. This is the daily chart, so not quite as like high time frame, but um, I had said the same thing last time on stream, like kind of like, hey, we came up, we pulled back a little bit, where this is now kind of like a support. We're above the support. We're moving up. Um, we're not seeing like a deal like we've seen before in the past, where it's not like we, you know, ripped up to $1.20 in a few days and then you're expecting some like 50-60% pullback. This is, like I said, similar to Bitcoin. This is more what I want to see. This is telling me this isn't just like some whales playing some games, or a handful of people manipulating the chart or something. This is just like, this is real organic interest that's obviously happening. Phantom is pretty much outperforming the market this last week or so. So yeah, I mean, we're in good shape here. Like I said, we're kind of moving. Alligator, that's exactly what you want to see when you're getting some trending going. Alligator's kind of like opening up. That's a good sign. So yeah, I mean, couldn't really be more excited about that. I just feel like things are moving in a way that should make people comfortable. People that are on the sidelines. So, and I think we're seeing that more and more. If you're in like Telegram or Discord, you've probably noticed, you're seeing a lot of new people coming in, a lot of new projects already launching. Most of them, meme tokens, of course, but there's a lot of chatter and just a lot of activity right now. So, speaking of Ansem, I thought this was kind of a interesting take that everybody's kind of saying like, when is it going to be alt season? And this is Ansem talking about, how alts have been down, then they were sideways, but this current move on alts where they're kind of moving aggressively, like continuously, without like major retests. I mean, like I said, you want to have some kind of pullback. To me, that makes sense, but no major like 50-60% pullbacks. So yeah, like if you're looking at it as a trend, this could mean we are finally getting into something like alt season. I do think we're still a little bit a ways from like true, like, we're talking like 2021 alts ripping 20% every single day. Everybody's, euphoric. I think we're still a little ways away from that. But what we've seen in this cycle so far is alts have just taken a beating. And I think that's kind of what everyone's been like praying for is like, hey, my Bitcoin bag's doing well. Um, Ethereum not performing really at all, but not completely tanked or something. Solana obviously performed, but I think what a lot of people are waiting for is, when do my alts recover? Right? Like, when do these tokens that I rode down 90% in the bear market, when do those start to recover? So as the market was heating up, we didn't see that usual trend of like, Bitcoin making a move and then going sideways and then alts taking a leg up. It's pretty much just been down only for alts with the, occasional here and there bit of relief. So I really think we're getting there. I do. Um, it's all, talked about this 1,000 times, but I do feel like the market is it's all kind of coming together, right? Just with election season coming very soon, Bitcoin having price action probably beginning to start very soon. Um, all we really need is, maybe some of this macro stuff, macro conflict to resolve. Then we'd really be ripping. We got Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. There's, all kinds of things to be bullish on. And yeah, I think that in a lot of ways, this Phantom chart has performed like better than I expected, honestly. I figured it would be a much slower crawl. I feel like before Sonic, um, this is just my predictions. These are just my predictions. I mean, I think before Sonic, it's fair to, in my mind, for some reason, I have $1 in my head. Like I feel like, we keep marching up. We probably get to around $1 by the time, Sonic finally launches. And I think that, at the rate we're going, it's moving like a lot faster than that. We're just now in October. So with Sonic coming in December, I'm still kind of like thinking in my mind like $1 is kind of like my target, but who knows what's going to happen now? If they continue to deliver news and partnerships and marketing stuff, I think that who knows where we're going. And was discussing this earlier. I mean, I think it would be a good time to maybe like get this meme season round 3 going. I feel like right now there's not like definite news on where the meme season competition is going. But I feel like with all this like renewed interest and traffic, it would probably be like a good idea to like try to squeeze like one more meme season in, like one more round of it before we get to Sonic. Just speculating here. I imagine that the reason it hasn't like totally, I'm sure that they're like kind of like this, we're getting so close to Sonic. I'm sure they're trying to like weigh the options of, do you do another round on Phantom, or do you just kind of, since there is like prize money and stuff involved, do you like kind of wait until Sonic to like continue it, and then you can have, a bunch more rounds still happening on Sonic. So I understand that part with like the, weighing options because, I think originally it was mentioned they had budget for 10 rounds, I think. So I can understand that where it's like, well, you know, do we keep doing rounds on Phantom where, things are about to shift over to Sonic? Or do we, like just come back strong, do like the remaining 7 rounds or whatever all on Sonic while there's already a bunch of hype and craziness going on? But I feel like, there's not a ton to do while we wait. I don't think this has already been the case for months, where anybody that has built like a new protocol or something interesting, they're holding off for Sonic, understandably. So speculating on these like meme tokens has been kind of like one of the only things left to do besides, checking your bribes and stuff once a week on Equalizer, getting your votes in every couple weeks on Beethoven. Maybe you got a concentrated liquidity position on Spooky. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to do on the playground right now, right? So hopefully we get news on that soon. I think when meme season round 2 ended, they were saying like, it would probably be like a couple weeks before we had like an update and the prize distribution, which, speaking of that, I mean, it would be a great time to drop that SFTMX stimmy right now while people are aping back into the market. So yeah, hopefully we get some clarity on that soon. On another note, just wanted to say our friend Funeral still moving these derps. Just dropped a Scully derp auction, and I gotta brag a little bit. I just won it, but honestly, this collection's been going crazy, man. The floor is going nuts. People are, buying these every single day. The average price keeps going up and up. Shout out to Funeral on that, because that was the Scully one was a big one. That's really about it. I'm just going to cover today. As you know, we move, without Corval here or vice versa, kind of just cover the news and get in and get out. A lot still to come this week. Definitely make sure you check out Sonic Arcade. That's arcade.soniclabs.com. Go over there, start earning your points, get that moving. Like I said earlier, if you're worried about getting enough points for the Sonic airdrop, there's going to be lots of other ways to do it. I imagine the pre-deposit stuff's going to weigh a lot heavier. So don't fret if you can't smash the button immediately. You get 10 plays a day, and I think those kind of like build up based on, like your daily plays. So I think once that dies down a little bit, everyone will be able to get in there and start earning their points and checking their, what they've earned so far and all that good stuff. And yeah, we will be back on Friday, me and Corval. So it'll be a normal GM Sonic. We will catch you guys later.